Yo, what up? You know, Braciola back in the booth.
Damn, this shit takes me back.
O'clock. Seeing this shit through my new specs quite clearly.
This was a lot better time for me. I didn't know you.
Acting up.
I just got to listen. I just got to listen to the music, not knowing the real.
Going back, way on the hoe. Pack after pack, going gray on the hoe. It's like, yeah, I need just for men. He was trying to touch the steez, now he touching men. His bitches finna leave, watch him cuff again. Groupie ass dude, seen enough of them. He was scared to name a price, now he frontin' them. I be standing on the door, but don't I understand? I swear they hear Braciola make a cover band. She all about the rice like under lamb. I said I'm back. Yeah, smoking that Thrax. Hit up Delaware, yeah, bitch, no tax. I was well aware that I can't go back, and I had to cut my hair, but that shit grow back. So I flip, flop, zip, lock. Hit it from the back, made her hips lock. She in tip top, you a rip off. She said she be a mama, made my dick soft. I can cut on your face, no Nelly. He the type to try to fuck around and go telling. Got your bitch in my control like I had Vic Kelly. Always got the dank, I ain't even gotta smell it. Gotta smell it, got the fire in his face and his feet went cold. Burn it from the waist, I could burn it from the stove. Fire in his face and his feet went cold.
Here we back.
Burn it from the waist,
Here
call
we
me
back.
young flip phone,
Here we-
flip phone. Call me young
Flip phone, flip phone.
In that album, it looks like you haven't showered in weeks.
Yeah, you look disgruntled.
On that cover,
I didn't back then.
bro, the amount of oil and grease in your hair from here looks wild.
You can't see it from there. Yes.
Here, man.
That's
No.
dedication. I mean, that would take.
You
Fucking,
can smell that picture from here.
that's where I was getting.
That's
at.
how I met you. What that guy was,
What that guy.
that was you.
It's a long time ago. That's probably the only song, honestly, from that era that I could listen to and be like, all right, I fuck
shit
with this.
goes.
All the
It
other
still
ones, I'm
goes.
like, want to fucking hide under a rock when I hear it.
But
Nah,
that's
that
good.
shit,
That's good
that
progression.
shit still goes.
Oh,
I have a lot of fucking visuals of me on the internet too that I just don't like to look at, but I keep them up just because, I don't know.
we have a lot too.
Yeah, some bad ones out there.
I used to bump feeling it as a fan who didn't know you
Oh,
guys.
that's
Yeah.
terrible. Sorry.
That was good for the time it came out. We
It
thought
was
we
good
was
for the
amazing.
time.
Sorry to hear that.
That was
thought we
back
was
when
the
I was
biggest.
like lyrical miracle spherical G.
Oh,
I was like, this shit slaps.
We were trying to do. We were too, apparently.
All right, let's intro this thing real quick. Welcome back to the Just Kicking It podcast. My name is Chris Tyrell, aka Recognized Truth, aka No One's Coming because my mom moved, and now I don't know where I'm gonna go.
Certified mover
And she
boy.
threw away our door.
She threw away the door.
That's been
Apparently
gone.
that's
People
been a
know that's
thing.
been gone. You told us.
Yeah,
years
it's been
ago.
gone 2 years ago.
I didn't even know that.
It's still. It hurts more.
But yeah, welcome back. And I'm accompanied by some of my great friends. What do I call it? The Just Kicking It conglomerate. That's just some bullshit.
It was the
kickback conglomerate.
Yeah, but
So
it
to
doesn't
my
sound any better the second time.
doesn't no. Oh,
I liked it. I think I named that episode the conglomerate.
Did you?
KB.
Well, accompanied with us-
Got it tatted on my chest.
Oh, he's gonna do that.
Sorry.
You're about to get us copyrighted. We got copyrighted on our last episode from my song. But anyway,
Yeah.
continue with
Let me just intro. Let's
Yeah,
just intro. So to the left of me, I got Mr. FB Fabs, Mr. Brandon Leone, Mr. Marlon Brando, Mr. I record myself doing all my songs, and I send them, and I like them, and you gonna like them. That's how he feels.
That's not us. But, all right, I guess it is. Yeah.
And then we have to my right, far right, we have Mr. Ralph Official,
Yo,
Mr. Taller Shoes,
yo.
Mr. I wear a hat or a beanie, but she still rub my belly like a genie.
Oh my. Yo, can we get some sound effects for that one?
Rewind.
Cut it. No.
I'm tired today. This is all I got today. And then we have a few guests with us right here. In the middle is one of my guys, Mr. Braciola, Mr. Jacko, Mr. I wear what the fuck I want to wear. If you say something about it, slap your mother.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's
there's
up?
the mama joke.
Your mother.
Right here. Say something about it.
And then off
This is
screen.
distraction.
Off screen.
And then off screen, we have Mr. Miles Nxbxdy, Mr. Show Your Face. If you don't show your face, I'll slap you. Yeah. So I'm accompanied by some of my great peoples today. We're just chilling. Miles is off cam. No mic, so he might just be talking. You might hear him in the background. If you don't, Brandon might swing it around to him. But yeah, we just kicking it, fam.
Yeah.
How's everybody feeling?
Feeling good, feeling great? Question mark? No?
I mean, it's a rainy day.
I hate rainy days.
Kind of gets me,
It's just
slouched.
rainy
I'm
days.
slouched.
I'm starting to get excited
posture.
thinking like summer's around the corner, and I feel like it's definitely not.
It's not.
What did the groundhog say? What did Paxit? What's his name?
Punxsutawney Phil.
Punxsutawney Phil. Yeah. Anyone know what he said?
Punxsutawney.
Nobody
No,
knows.
spring is farther away because he didn't. He did something.
He did something. He didn't see. He didn't see a shadow.
Wait, Groundhog's Day happened?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
It's happening every day.
Happening on repeat.
No, I'm saying I didn't know what's the day.
I forget what day it is.
Exactly.
February.
Oh, we
Okay,
didn't listen to him. I didn't ask him.
Punxsutawney.
It's my favorite fucking day.
That's my favorite day.
Anyway, well, I'll start with me since nobody else wants to answer how they're doing. I'm feeling
I told you how I was doing.
okay. Well, I'm feeling slightly exhausted. I've been moving out my mom's house for the last 3 days. We finally sold our house after 14 years.
Yeah, deadass. I feel like you've been saying you were going to sell the house for literally like 5 years.
End of an era, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
The
that is
hub.
crazy.
yeah.
So how's the move going?
The move is fucking trash. The move is
Moving.
annoying. That shit's annoying, and we were underprepared for some reason. Like I just thought that would be mad easy. Like
Just a lot of shit.
just a few shits, and I just pack it and throw some shit away. Like nah, it's mad
Nah,
little
dude,
intricate
especially-
small things. Like
Especially when it's everything in the house and you've been there almost your
Everything.
whole life.
Yeah.
Like,
That's the worst part.
14 years of
yeah,
stuff.
it's a long time.
That garage must have been.
Yeah,
Oh
me and my mom
God.
killed that shit today. We killed that shit. My mom's a G. I love my mom. I love you, mom. Thank you. My mom is 62 and she's outside moving. Yeah, she's
Yeah, I didn't even know she was
She be-
62.
yeah, she looks good, but she be killing shit. Like she goes hard in. I'm happy for her. Like we got a really good deal. She's up and
Where's she at
In
now?
a way.
So we're staying at my grandma's house for a couple months. Or no, she's gonna be there for a month, and she's gonna be in Jackson Greens down the street.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna stay there until we find our place, cause that's 6 months. I'm trying to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, I feel that.
Oh, then go ahead.
I can't do it.
Go ahead, do your. I'm not gonna stop you.
But yeah, I've moved about like fucking 6 different times.
Wait, so the Trilogy house is going to exist for sure? That's what...
I mean, that's
That's
the
the
plan,
plan.
as long as everything works
Well,
out.
will Trilogy make a resurgence?
I don't see why the fuck not.
Well, come on.
You guys need it.
Listen,
At least in song format.
I
Like,
don't even think the world even knows why Trulogy broke up.
Trilogy doesn't know why.
It went on a hiatus.
Oh, I know. I know how they broke up.
Why? Because he said we want to make our albums.
These two Beyoncés.
Beyonce.
Damn.
Yeah.
Two Beyoncés?
I don't know where I said this. I was talking to somebody. I may have even been. I
It
guess
was last night.
Okay, I did mention this last night. I was like, yeah, Miles and Chris were basically both Beyonce, and I was all the other fucking Destiny's Child.
You're autumn.
And I was like, I don't think this is.
He was like,
I don't
yeah,
think it's
I
the
just-
best thing, but I mean, if y'all want to do it, fly, spread your wings and fly, man.
No, you gotta make your own shit. You gotta figure your shit out.
You got to
No,
find your sound and all
Now,
that
if
definitely
shit.
she goes
helped.
back, it's gonna be gas.
different.
You just said it was never.
It was
coming
always
back.
gas, but...
They're gonna come back and make the fucking LeBron.
No, but it was funny because we were talking yesterday, and
that shit's not working out, is it?
we were talking yesterday, and you know how we broke up, whatever, did our solo shit, and then like 2 years later, like, oh, you want to make a group?
Minus Chris.
Miles, yeah. So I was,
And
I
then we
was
did
gone.
Beautiful Scumbags, and when Chris was gone, yeah, it's funny because it's just
That's why it happened.
Yeah.
yeah, but it's just funny because we never really spent that much time, all three of us, making music together. Even though Trulogy existed, like when it first existed, Miles was away at college, and it was me and you, and then
Take my mic.
and then
Sorry, baby.
it was you went away, you moved, and it was me and him making music.
Right.
So it was just funny. Like I've made music a lot with both of you individually, but like together, like we barely made. I feel like we barely made
All
that
three
much
of us?
music. Yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean, we have 3 albums worth of shit.
Yeah, but the first album's me and you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm only on 2 songs and that one other terrible song.
But yeah, King
King
Philip.
I fucking hate both of you. So
Man, we don't have to spend too much time on that, but I just think it's funny.
Yeah, Miles did kind of start getting phased out because you were at school.
yeah, I was at school the whole time. So
Yeah.
You know?
It was like if you got all three of you guys on a track, it ended up being like it was like a treat instead of every song was the three of you.
Yeah.
We'd have a song done. They'd be like, Miles, do a verse of this song, do a verse of this song, do a verse
Yeah,
of this song.
basically, and I'm like, all right, I'll do my
The
best.
funny part is we have a lot of unreleased songs with three of us on it, but we didn't release a bunch of them.
We just released one
the last
tape.
and the last song was "Hate Me." Hate Me.
Yeah, that's the last one. But yeah.
Yeah, but that's some history on the three people that are on this left side of the screen.
Well, I feel like we don't talk about our musical fucking lives that much on this pod. We all make music, so
All
might
of
as well
us.
talk about it a little bit.
This is true.
Yeah, I mean, I just started doing the open verse shit on TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
Them shits, they get traction.
Yeah.
I got Rick Ross and Action Bronson.
Comparisons?
Yeah.
Huh?
And I just wanted to
Dig
come
that.
in and be like, y'all need to go listen to my actual music because it sounds nothing like this.
No.
But
Ralph Ross.
Service does not sound like Rick Ross and
that's what I'm saying. Or
Bronson.
Action Bronson.
Yeah, but what are they called on TikTok again, though? They're called something.
Open verse challenges.
That, really? That's what they're called?
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's a duet is what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
duet.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Whatever. It's all the same shit.
Yeah,
That's
but
dope, though.
yeah, them
they've been fire.
those shits are. I don't know why I waited so long to do them.
That's a good way to get your, like,
Yeah.
especially all the verses that you have that you haven't used or you're not going to use. Like,
That's what it was. I was just using verses that I never was gonna use. Really, I mean that one verse, the first verse I did. That's a old Jack. It's a deep Braciola
deep
Ralph cut.
Yeah, that's a fucking.
you
That's
got
some
the
shit
song?
only
Yeah.
Nardwar
But
would find.
the thing about those challenges, though, even if you want to end up using those verses on a
You
song,
can.
you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a
Nah.
big deal.
Nah.
No, yo, he dropped this on TikTok.
Yeah, 2022. Wow, that sounds weird.
I was actually
2022.
plotting a beef in my head since you dropped that.
Damn, he's ready.
He's been waiting to use
Exposing
his
you
verse.
in comments. Yo, he ripped this verse from a song that we had.
Nah, but it's mad smart. I was listening to this one dude on Instagram called Rxlph, and he has songs that he's obviously, I mean,
Shout
not
out
obviously,
Russell.
but he's an artist.
Love Russell.
Been making music for about like 10 years, I guess, and he has a bunch of projects. And he releases snippets of those older projects now that he has more followers. Still, because he's like, bro, this shit's still gas to me, so I'm gonna release it. I had 4,000 followers then. Now I have 40,000. Why not still use that?
I've
So like,
always.
what'd you say?
That's how I feel. I feel like, really specifically, honestly, all of our music
Yeah.
with more ears, it would be an entirely different.
Right.
Like,
But yeah,
like,
'cause even your
repurpose
oldest
it
shit, there's
differently.
gonna be somebody hearing it for the first time.
Exactly.
Well, that's why I feel like I have my own problems with releasing my music. I'm not like, I need to get my shit together a little bit. But,
You got
My-
mad songs.
well, my problem's
Not
never
released.
been like some of us will be like, oh, I don't, this song's like 3 years old. I don't want to, it's like I missed the boat on dropping it. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
people don't,
They don't know.
we're not
or
big
they don't
enough.
give a
Like,
fuck.
people don't
Yeah.
give a fuck. Like,
Yeah.
you know
Unless
what I mean?
it sounds dated. Then
Yeah,
that's
but
different.
most of the time it doesn't. It's just
Yeah.
like the stigma, like, yo, this shit's like 3 years old. I can't drop it now. It's like,
Well,
who
it
the
can't-
fuck cares, bro?
It
Like,
can
it's just-
sound old to the artist themselves too. Which
Yeah, of course.
I had that issue with some of the songs I put out this year.
Right.
Are 3 years old, and I always felt like it's felt so old to me.
That's because you've been listening for
I know.
3
Yes,
years.
exactly.
But then you put it out and you see people posting it to their story, and I'm like, I can't, like, All Back. Can't believe All Back's out. That song
Yeah.
was fucking 2 years, at least 2 years old.
Yeah.
Well, I
Even
mean,
like
maybe not your
Bachelors.
verse wasn't, but yeah, Bachelors was hella old. So was, that whole tape I just put out. The whole 3 songs, not a tape, but the 3 songs, they were all old songs.
Yeah. But like what the guy was saying is basically like, or even with our content that we do, like repurposing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even Instagram models do this. They'll have a whole like photo shoot that they'll do, right, a couple of times throughout the year. And then next year they'll start using it again. Different photos from that same photo shoot. You know what I mean?
Or
And
the
that's-
same photos.
Or the
they'll
same
delete it and
photo,
repost
yes,
it.
exactly. That's repurposing. You know what I mean? Staying constant on your content
Yeah.
delivery.
I follow a bunch of artists that do that. I'll see the same. I was like, damn, you posted this photo like 8 times.
Yeah.
But it's smart because they
stay on
keep
the feed.
consistent posts every
Yep.
fucking day,
Yep. They
even if
stay on
it's
the feed.
recycled content.
Yes. So that was one thing I learned from that one thing I looked at that podcast.
There's always something we could do. We could definitely take some longer snippets of, not even long, but like, like 5-10 minutes, whatever the minimum is on YouTube. And put them out that way too, because
Yeah.
we have plenty of stuff that we could do that with, even from the last podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's like more of like we can talk about that topic for
Yeah,
a whole,
forever.
for a
But
whole minute. But do you want to get into some shit? Do you want to get into some topics?
Yeah.
Where we want to start with?
I kind of want to start with, what type of person are you on vacation? Who wrote
I
that?
wrote that.
I mean, we've all been on vacation
No,
together.
This
Yeah.
is true. It tells you.
So fun.
What type of person
Well,
are
yeah,
you?
why
so
do you come
classic.
up with that? I'm curious.
Such
I was looking
fucking
at Justin-
classic memories.
I was looking at a Justin LeBoy tweet or whatever the fuck it's called, a post, and he was saying like, "Don't mind me while I'm on vacation. I be napping." Or some shit. Like some people hate people who nap on vacation.
Yeah.
I feel like people that nap on vacation are people that take vacations often.
I feel
know
like
what
the
I mean?
people who nap on vacation are people who don't take vacations often.
Right.
And they need
They're
to sleep.
sleeping.
They're trying to catch up on
You
sleep.
think that?
I can say that for myself. I like taking naps during the day.
I hate napping on vacation because
That's what
I'm
I'm
like, I
saying.
paid all this fucking money to be here and I'm gonna like sleep during the day.
That's where
That's
I'm
prime
at.
activity time.
Yeah.
You can't just sleep during it. Like
Man, I take
you gotta go rent a jet ski or some shit.
I'll sleep there.
That's what I'm
I'll
saying.
sleep during the day.
If I
Fuck
took
it.
more vacations, I think I would feel the need to take a nap once in a while.
I'm
but
usually
what-
wired on vacation, so then when like my dad falls asleep, my parents are like, we're gonna take a nap for like an hour, and I'm like, well, no, like, especially when I was like 12, and I was like,
Well.
I can't do things now because you guys are
You guys are sleeping.
fuck this shit.
You guys are old.
Yeah,
But I'm saying like if you're
I'm like
drinking,
jumping on the bed, like wake up.
like if you're drinking and smoking and all that shit, sometimes you might need a little nap, or you just ate mad food after dinner. You might need a little rejuvenation.
Wait, especially day drinking.
Yeah.
I can see
Nap
that.
if you.
You was outside in the sun all day, you know what I mean? A quick
Just
little
kidding.
hour nap, get right back to it. But so I'm asking that like there's certain people on vacation, right? There's a person who's a planner, like who likes to get everybody, let's go, we gotta go. We have this excursion set up, we have this, we gotta do something.
Yeah, that
me.
person needs to
You
be
know.
shot in the face.
Well, I wanna know what type of person you would consider yourself like on vacation. We'll go around. What type
I'm
of
just a down for whatever.
you're
motherfucker.
a down guy. So you're like, if we let's go.
I'm
do
not
this,
the
you're like,
planner though,
so-
but I'm gonna go with the flow, but down for anything.
Yeah.
But I want to have fun, 100%.
So like that person, that sucks to be that person because I've tried to be that person on vacation.
But
where
it's
like,
kind of needed sometimes.
no, it's
It
100%
is
needed.
needed.
But my thing is, y'all want to go do whatever you want. This is what I'm gonna do because I planned it, and y'all can come, or you cannot. That's the one thing, and it happens to me in more than just on vacation. But like, you can't just like expect everybody to want to do or whatever or
What you want to do.
especially
Yeah.
if you're in a big group.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
lot of people.
Like that's even like when like with certain groups, like even going out, not everybody's gonna want to go to the same place. Okay,
True.
well here's where I'm going
Right.
because nobody else wants to make up their mind. I'm making up my mind. Here's
Yeah.
where I'm going. But I also hate that because then when people want you to make the decision and then you go somewhere and you feel the pressure because it's like, what if this isn't fun
I
now?
hate
Right.
that. I hate that so much.
Listen, I told you to shut the fuck up. Go ahead.
I absolutely love being involved in plans where I'm like the last person looked at for something like, yo,
decision making.
yeah,
like,
where it's
you gotta
like,
make a decision.
no one's gonna be like, yo, Jack, what do we do now? Like, I love being the last guy in line for
You know what I'm saying? You was
like,
like, hey,
because
Jack,
like
what is
even
it?
if this shit sucks, even if we're like, yo, we're going to the DMV for vacation today, it's like, all right, as long as I don't have to fucking, if as long as nobody's looking at me to be like, you know, when we have to catch the plane or like any, like I don't want.
looking for
So
you
you
to
don't
have the
want no one
answers.
to rely on you.
No
for shit.
accountability. Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if we miss the plane, like as long as it's not because I just hate that shit. I don't know why I fucking hate it. Like I don't mind
You need
taking
yourself a Jeremy.
yeah.
You need yourself a
I
Jeremy.
just think with everything, the more people you have, the more complicated it gets.
Because when I travel and do all my things on my own for work or whatever, I'm fucking on it. Like
Yeah, 'cause
I'm
it's just you.
I'm very strict. Like I'm very disciplined with my schedule, my itinerary, and all that shit, and I'm good. So then when I'm in charge, then I get mad
Excuse me.
frustrated because like
everybody else is.
I'm like, you guys, like, if you just listen to me, if you just did it how I told you to, if you stop fucking around, we would be all right. And then everyone starts doing their own shit. And like, oh, I want to get a coffee. Oh, I want to fucking stop
Yeah,
for
but
the
that's the
bathroom.
thing.
I want to do
On
this.
vacation,
I don't want to
everyone
deal with
should be
any of that
allowed to
shit,
do
bro.
that.
Like, I don't want to fucking, because then I get
motherfuckers
really
can't
upset.
have coffee around you.
Not if it's not, it's not if it's like.
Not if
it's
it wasn't
not
on the
that-
itinerary.
Nah, see, I said I don't like that person, but it's different because like there's crunch time on vacation where it's like you want to fuck around and miss the fucking boat ride, and now we can't do the excursions and shit. And then the only thing is like now I'm gonna hear you cry about it. And
so
shit,
it sounds. So it kind of sounds like you wish you were that person to be in charge because you'll get mad when people aren't.
he doesn't wanna
on
get
I
mad.
like
your
to be the
time.
person when it's just me,
Yeah.
and because I'm very good at it, and I'm the master
Well,
of my
you
own
can't-
destiny. And in reality, I can only control me and myself. I can't control
sure.
other people. So then when I'm forced to, it's usually with people that I don't usually fucking go on vacation with, or like whatever. Like we're not usually doing things like that. So then I don't know. It's like I see the way that they travel and like the way that
I feel like our vacation went smooth.
it did,
Yeah.
and I enjoyed it a lot because I was not like
We were separate in 2 groups, but yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'm
what
saying
made it
everything went
easier.
well.
Y'all had more fun than we did.
I feel like me on vacation.
I had
I'm like,
fun.
I had
I'm
a
like
ball.
the,
I had fun.
Speak
too.
for your fucking self.
I'm like the planner dude.
I'll tell you what I meant after.
I'm like the guy like
you don't
to
have
wake
to.
everybody up. Like we're gonna do this. I'm like the person they look at. Like you say you don't like to be. They look at me like, Chris, what are we gonna do? What's the plan? What's the move? And I'm like, all right, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. Let's drop in the car. I'll drive the car. I like to take initiative.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't like lollygagging. What's the plan? I'll ask you how you feel, and then we're gonna go. Like
Yeah.
I'm always that guy. I like.
all right to that
take
point. So if
charge.
you make that plan, I will be completely on time. I'll be on
You
board.
were.
You know what I
On-
mean?
on
Like
our vacation, you
if
were,
you
like,
say,
ready.
yo, we have
First
to be
one.
up by 8, I'll be
Yep,
up by
you were the
8.
first
If you
one
say,
up.
you know, we gotta go do this, I'll go do this. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's just like you know what I mean? It's just at that point, it's just so much less stress
Y'all
because
remind-
I'm not the one in charge of like making sure that the fucking reservations booked and like all that.
Y'all
Yeah.
remind me of when I went to Disney when I was very young, and I was with my family, and we had my mom, who was the one in charge of basically everything, and she had the fanny pack. She was fucking. We got to go to the parks, waking everybody up, walking in our room like we're going to fucking Epcot today. Like she planned everything out, but my whole family, we were just like so annoyed at her. We would just be looking like 7 a.m. like, bro,
It's a needed
leave us
job.
the
It is,
fuck
it
alone. But
is.
yeah, it was totally needed. But
Yeah.
like everyone else in the group was just like,
wanna
shut.
hear it.
Yeah.
But it's
Listen,
definitely
see-
needed, especially in family settings. I feel like because everyone
Yeah,
just be
family
like,
for
bro,
sure.
leave me alone.
I'll be that guy.
Yeah, if you're going to do something that I don't really want to do, like I just won't, you know what I mean? Like I'll just be like, go ahead, because I would expect someone to say the same thing to me if I was trying to go do
That's
something
better.
I
I
want to
think
do.
that's,
Yeah, I would
that
agree,
way,
yeah.
that's the way to do
I
it.
prefer that. I prefer.
Like,
someone
don't
like-
wait on me, and I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lead you on. Like I'm coming, and last minute be like, no, I'll just be like, I might just chill.
I used to feel bad about like leaving that person, but now I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
Like,
you
now
can't.
we all
Give a fuck.
adults. Like,
Yeah.
And the thing about Puerto Rico, like everyone in our house was on time. Like everyone was ready. Everyone was like, "Are we going
We
out?"
were sharp.
Yeah, everyone.
I was
Like, Miles
hungover
good.
as a motherfucking. I was in an absolute disastrous state of mind, but I woke up at 7:30 and I put my fucking bathing suit on.
We were drinking those Puerto Rican.
The medallas
Beers,
or
yeah.
whatever the fuck they were.
I don't think I was hungover once in Puerto Rico. Now I think about it.
I think I was hungover for 7 days in a row.
We ran out of weed. I remember that. That sucked.
I don't know how you got weed. Oh, now I remember. Never mind.
Yeah.
Smart man. But yeah, that's who we are on.
Vacation.
I want
Some
another
like
vacation.
We need
We're
another
not
one.
talking about it.
I want to go to LA in a couple of months. I'm going in March, and then we're gonna go. I want to go like late again
Word.
if I like it.
I want
I've
to go
never
to
been
Nova
to Cali.
Scotia.
Nova Scotia.
I'm actually going to Norway.
Oh,
It's a planned trip.
Visit Charlie.
Yeah, going down to visit.
that's what's
Oh,
up.
so
That's
cute.
fire.
Norway.
I believe
with the
Charlie.
guys.
I mean, I'm gonna bleep this out, but
But you know, Charlie,
All right, how do we bounce back into the smooth? You can't come back to no. She's actually really cool.
I gotta turn the bleeps down this episode too. Don't worry. If you're listening in headphones, don't worry. The bleeps will be quiet in this episode.
you know, he's always like been single.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
then he found someone finally, and he was like, "I bet America sucks anyway."
Yeah.
I
He's
didn't
got,
even know.
but
he's got Nordic.
You didn't know
blood.
Norway?
Charlie, I miss you, man.
We miss you,
I
Charlie. He
miss
hit
you.
me
I
up.
love
He
fucking
dipped
Charlie.
out on.
He hit me up when he came back in January.
Yeah, he doesn't even look like he's American anymore.
Miss you, Charlie.
I
Probably
can
not.
see that.
I mean, he always kind of had that look.
No, but like now that he's been over there, it's just like,
Worse.
Yeah, he looks mad like Nordic and shit.
Nordic.
oh, he really does. It's like, oh, you're like Eastern European.
It's funny as shit. Shout out Charlie.
No, I'm
man.
Eastern European. So
Shout
what
out,
the
to, shout out
fuck?
to Charlie.
I'll fucking end this shit right now.
All right, what's next? What we get into next?
Well, I'm interested in Crazy Lady and Friends. Oh shit! Was that you?
Yeah, it's him.
Yeah, I don't really know how to. I'm just gonna dive into this.
Just go.
I'm just gonna go. And
Splash.
if we hate it, we're cutting it. But
Candlewood shit.
so
You guys see that? Thank you.
I have to give a little background on this first.
Of course.
I was talking to this girl. I can't say girl.
Woman, I guess now.
Miles is the spokesperson for all women.
We need him here every pod. I have a couple things to say.
I was talking to this lovely lady
Is that better? Yeah.
last
better.
year,
Right, cool.
and things went awry.
Like,
After.
quick question.
Yes, Brandon in the front.
Brandon in the front.
Never mind.
Okay.
Well,
If you're gonna raise your hand.
you said lovely lady, but the topic says crazy.
All right, we're gonna get.
Hey, whoa,
Come on.
That's why I said never mind.
Fuck it, you forgot to take our homework this morning.
Yeah, Mr. You said to read pages. All right, so let me try this again.
I read every single
Mr.
fucking
Sousa, you
page.
didn't collect the
Jack
homework.
over here skimmed through it.
I was talking to a lady last year, and things went awry because
see how you changed
I
it to
met her friend, and she came back here, the two of them, and, smoked, and we chilled or whatever, and she was a little bit of a bigger personality than the girl I was talking to. Whatever that has to do with anything, right? So I could tell that she felt insecure around her afterwards, because not only did I dub her because I didn't want her to sleep over that night, but then the next day, because when her friend left, she said, "Hey, everybody follow me, blah, blah, blah." Okay, so I followed her,
Okay.
and she didn't follow me back, and, my Instagram name is Rxlph. So, maybe she doesn't know my name is Ralph. I introduced myself as Tyler, so I followed her. She didn't follow me back. I DM her, and I say, "Hey, follow back." But I used an emoji. A smiley emoji.
I used an emoji.
A
Wait,
smiley
to her
emoji.
friend?
Yes.
Well, that didn't
Shit.
rub well, huh?
Didn't rub well. I mean, it was like fucking Katrina. I don't, bro. She lost her mind over it, bro. And at the time, I had a lot of stuff going on. I didn't really even care, bro. I was just like, yo, I did not mean it that way. You want to take it that way? Fine. It's the first friend of yours I met. Like. I guess I could see it from the optics. It was a decision, whatever. So this was last year almost, like almost a full year ago. Okay. And I've come to terms with it. Like, all right, it was my fault. Should have never sent the emoji or the DM or
emoji
whatever.
is crazy. I should have never sent the emoji.
Yeah, I think if all that said was, "Hey, follow back," it would have been fine, or at least could have made it
Man,
fine.
fuck all that jazz.
Yeah,
You were
there
being
shouldn't
yourself,
be an
King.
issue regardless.
You're being yourself, King.
That's
Anyway,
some childish
Yeah,
shit.
well, so this goes straight forward to what happened to me yesterday. So I haven't this girl. She works at right.
We
She's
don't need
younger.
to specify.
making them subs.
We love though, by the way.
Yeah, it's a good place. And so I've literally seen her like twice before Tuesday since this whole incident, right? And it was because she works at my house.
Okay.
And this time I was walking to the gym, and she just happens to be there. I'm like, "Oh, hey, nice to see you outside of." Oh yeah, huh? I was like, "Oh, it's cold outside." She's like, "No, it's not." I'm like, "Okay." That was the extent of our conversation. And meanwhile, I've been like kind of talking to this girl again.
Okay.
Yeah, that was literally what our conversation. Oh, okay. That was literally our conversation.
You're fucking stupid. It's cold.
And-
Bye.
Bro. And so whatever. So then I've been like talking to this girl again, more of like a friendly type of thing, you know what I mean? But the same girl.
Right.
And I go to Snapchat her yesterday and I'm blocked.
By the original girl, not the friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the original girl, not
He's
the
not
friend.
You weren't friends with this girl. She didn't add you back, right? On the.
We're not Instagram friends. We're not Snap. I don't even know this bitch's last name.
This woman.
This woman.
Start the
And
bitch counter.
you know what so I text him like, "Hey, why did you block me again?" And she's like, "Well, little me just doing like minding my own business, and I see my friend who I haven't seen in a long time. She tells me how excited you were to see her." I was like, excited to see her?
I said hi.
I said hi. Oh, it's cold out. Oh, nice to see you outside of whatever. Like,
Small talk.
Small.
so
talk.
I was absolutely mind blown that first of all, the friend had the audacity
Oh, Jackson.
Guess who I seen today?
to make it seem like I was like standing there like, "Oh, hey girl,
Yeah.
doing reps over here." It wasn't even like anything like that. She was standing by the entrance. I walked in. I was like, "Oh shit, hi." And even in my mind, I know that the other girl goes to that gym too. I'm like, let me not even let this girl see me. You saw that? Let me not even let her see me talking to her. I
Mariano.
kept it short on purpose. And this, well, she still had the audacity to say I was really excited to see her. So whether
always that
that
friend.
girl, that
Is there
girl,
really always that friend?
that girl
Gas
either
and fire.
has a real issue, or she wants some of this, or and the other girl is super insecure.
Oh, it's insecure.
Super insecure, and I ended up like explaining it to her. Well, not even explaining it, because my explaining is how I'm explaining it now, very, very angrily. But in text message, so maybe it doesn't sound as angry, or maybe it sounds more angry. I don't know which one.
To decipher through text.
So I think we're cool now. Me and her, not the friend. But I was like, yo, I have a mind to just show up to this. Oh man, I'm about to whole lot of bees. I want to say, man. But I had half a mind to get a on my way home.
They'd be like, oh, so.
Oh.
I was excited to see you.
She was making sub
Bro.
above.
Yeah. So what do you guys make of that?
Bro, that
There's
deadass just reminds me of like being in like McAuliffe.
Yeah, like
Like
That's our middle school.
oh,
that's
you
like some
signed
shit
his
on,
yearbook?
Like, yeah, exactly. Like that's like some shit on like AIM.
No,
You put a
bro,
smiley
MySpace-
face at the end.
Yeah, he's your
the
best
fuck?
friend. He's in your MySpace.
I mean, she's younger than I am, but she's like 24. Like, I mean,
No, with the emoji, it's just a fucking emoji. Follow me back.
Some
That's
people
it.
read into it, bro.
Yeah, because you're insecure. It ain't that deep.
I think she wants like a fucking thing to report back to her friends. Like, oh, he likes me, but he's talking to my friend or whatever.
She was
like,
saying
they just want
something-
they just
yeah.
want some shit to talk
the
about.
girl I do talk to was saying something about how she be sharing men with other girls and shit like that. So, and she knows that she's not down with that. So she thinks that she may have been trying to insinuate that she was interested. That's what she was trying to say. But
Well, that shouldn't be a reason to block you. You have nothing to do with
that's
that.
what I said. She's like, you and me were straight. She's like, but like, she kind of told me to stop, to chill on what I was saying about this girl. But I was like, all right, fine.
Well, it is her friend, so I get it. But
Is it though?
Yeah, but I was about to say, obviously she doesn't fully trust her at all.
Yeah, she
'cause
should
if
get a new friend.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Because look, at this point, me and her, we're not sleeping together.
Yeah.
Haven't slept together in mad long. We're just friends. What do I have to lie about?
I found the point interesting when you were talking about you dubbed her over the sleepover thing, because I have experience with that for some reason when you're talking to a girl or like hanging out with a girl, they feel the obligation that whenever they want to spend the night, like if you say no, that's an issue.
Dude, that was the main issue for
And
what.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Why do they feel the obligation to sleep
It's like,
over?
oh no, I'm supposed to reject you.
But it's not even rejecting. What if I'm tired or
I was
don't
tired.
Want
I was working on a video. It was Wednesday, and she didn't have her car. So I would have to drive her home before work tomorrow. I was like, no, your friend's
Yeah.
here. Let her drive me home.
Plenty of logistics involved that
Yeah.
just make it
Chris,
mad logistics.
Chris, have you ever?
I love women. I hope I don't sound like I'm hating.
No, it's
No, you went through a situation.
Have you
This
ever
is the
experienced that,
misogyny
especially
minute
with
with
like?
Tyler Sousa.
Misogyny minute.
But before I answer what you're about to
Yeah.
say, I want to just comment on the story, because like you said, it's childish, but I think this is all just red flags of what type of person you're dealing with. You know, these are all indicators of like, yo, I can't even just say hi to people. Now, I understand there's women who like serial killer niggas who don't say hi to people, you know, but we're friendly people over here. We say hi to people who've been in my house, who've been around me. I'll say, hey, what's up?
Yeah, if
it
you're a
don't
familiar
gotta be
face.
long.
I'm mad friendly. If I say
you
hi
know what
to
on
you,
the
I want
flip
to
is?
fuck
If I walked right by her and acted like I would, if I walked right by her and acted like I'd never seen her before in my life, she would have been like, oh, saw that guy you used to talk to the other day. He didn't even
no
look
winning.
at me.
There's no winning in that situation. The issue is that she has a toxic friend in which that she loves to be around and likes to just shit on her day for some reason. I have no idea why, but she likes to go back and be like, oh, this guy, he's talking to me more than he's talking to you. Regardless of the situation, all
Not
red
true at
flags.
all.
I would stay away from the situation itself. That girl, her friend, and anything.
Yeah,
that they
whole
have to
situation,
throw, like,
yeah.
throw it out.
She's like, because now I'm
Throw
thinking
it in the
about.
garbage.
She's like, now I think that you guys
I
linked in.
agree.
Fucking something must have happened. I'm
Yeah,
like,
so now you're
I'm like,
showing
okay.
me your indicators of what your
I
mind,
wish
your mind
I
goes-
was paying for something that I actually did.
Bro, the way her mind thinks off you saying hi, or the way that this friend is so great at conveying a story from just saying a hey, hi, small
Yeah.
talk shit and making it sound something that it's not. She's great.
Can you imagine if you were
She's-
boyfriend and girlfriend? And
she's
this
good
shit?
at what she does,
That
though.
shit
Yeah,
would
that's what that's what I thought about too. I didn't say that to her, but I was gonna be like, if we were dating,
It'd be
it would
bad
never
for you.
work because
That's
you
what I'm
can't
saying.
because I can't say hi to anybody.
Red flag. But to go ahead, Jack.
Oh, sorry. No, I was gonna say if I was talking to a girl and then she DM'd Tyler and was like, "Follow me back," and then he told me about it, I'd be like, Why? Like, why are you telling me this? I'm fucking late for work. Like,
I don't care.
why are you mentioning this?
Yeah, like, this is irrelevant.
Okay, just
It's a little low.
But yeah, so for me, like in the sleepover situation,
Yeah, have you ever been in that situation where like a girl likes to sleep over, you were like, nah, I'm tired or I got shit to do, blah, blah, and they just took total offense?
no, I've never had a girl be offended,
Me
but I
neither.
have lied to say that I'm about to leave somewhere that I'm not going.
Because but why would you lie? Because you know that's
Because I know that it might feel awkward for me to be like, yo, I think it might be time for you to go type shit. I've never
But
done
is that rude for someone to say if you don't want to have a girl sleep at your place? Like, it's just like, I want to sleep
I would
alone.
discuss that before you came over. Like, hey, just letting you know tonight you can't sleep over. I got to wake up early in the morning and not come
That's
over.
like
Whatever. I think communication is super important, and to be like tell somebody how you feel. But if in the moment you guys were hanging out and like you're like, damn, I just kind of want to sleep in my bed
it's
tonight.
like
You gotta
nobody's
communicate that.
nobody's busier the next day than a guy who just had sex.
Yeah.
I got a lot to do.
Nah, but I do the run back. I like, what you doing tonight though? I might come back.
And the really good ones,
He's got problems.
the really good ones start working on that lie way before. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, we could chill, but I gotta be up early tomorrow.
I got this and I got that and I
The
got
thing that
this.
I've learned, it was like when I'm talking to a new girl in the beginning stages, the longer I hold off her ever sleeping at my place, they won't ask. But once they have that first sleepover, that's when they feel like every time y'all chill, they can sleep over if they want.
cross the
That's
threshold.
exactly what happened
And
too. when
don't
she
ever
slept
get that
over.
comfortable. That's why Future
Yeah.
Too
Don't
Comfortable
get
is a
too
classic.
comfortable.
I ain't gonna lie. Because
get
don't
too
ever get
comfortable.
that comfortable. Like, just because you slept over once doesn't mean you have the obligation to sleep over every time you come to my house. That's,
if I didn't.
you don't live here.
If I never mentioned the words slumber party earlier in the day, you don't know what I'm saying?
He's wild.
You know what I'm saying?
Why? If I don't mention those words in that order,
But like, what about if you sleep at a girl's crib usually, and she's like, I kind of want to be left alone tonight. How would you feel? You'd be like, oh, damn, I thought we were gonna.
but like, do you have any beer in your fridge? You mind if I stay a couple more nights?
You wouldn't feel away.
I usually only sleep at a girl's house I'm dating, to be honest. Otherwise, I'm going home.
Nah.
I'm going
I
home.
like
I
cuddling.
like going home.
I know you. We all know you do.
I like sleeping home,
We all know
regardless
that.
of.
Yeah, we
Well,
do.
We know that about you.
Cuddler, I like.
I like the
Like I
cuddle
just
too.
sleep in the shed. I'm been having a couple rough nights.
Nah, I've never had a girl like tell me to go home, but I've also asked like, hey, is it okay if I sleep over? Even if I've been sleeping over, I ask, is it okay? You got anything to do
Because
tomorrow?
you should. Because
Because that's
just 'cause
respectful
you've
of
been-
your boundaries. Like, because you should ask me the same thing. Like,
As
oh, is it
you should,
okay?
yeah.
But I usually tell a girl like it's okay to sleep over tonight.
And it also depends on like where the relationship.
Yeah, where it's at.
I sleep perpendicular across the bed, so I'm sleeping here tonight. You're not.
wild.
Yeah. Like
You
you
find
can
somewhere
sleep
else.
over, but we're sleeping head to toe.
Yeah.
I've never been like rejected from sleeping over, but I remember. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Ralph. I was this girl wanted me. I'm sorry, this woman. This woman wanted me to sleep over, and I was like, yeah, nah, I gotta do this video for Jack tomorrow morning, which I did. It was the time we did that video.
What video?
Punch in the gut.
Was it the stop and go one?
Yeah, it's punch
Punch
It
in
was
the
the
gut.
stop and go one, and like I was fucking beat. I didn't get home till like 8 a.m. I was like, yo, this is a bad decision. I was supposed to be gone.
You
like,
still
2
pulled
o'clock.
through.
I still
Appreciate
pulled through.
you.
But I felt bad because like there was an expectation for me to stay over. and
Right,
I was just
right.
like, yo, I can't.
Damn.
Yeah, but the thing is, like you niggas just said, oh, yo, I'm mad busy tomorrow.
Right. And I guess right.
You were telling the truth.
And I guess that's a different scenario. Like if you're at a girl's house, she's expecting you to sleep over, and you're kind of like, well, I gotta.
At the end of the day, I'm an adult, and no one's gonna make me sleep anywhere I don't want to
That's a
sleep.
fact. Say that. Say that.
I saw a video the other
Say
day
that.
online that I loved, and it was like this guy, and he was just like drawing with a Sharpie on all of his stuff, and he's like, guess what? I'm an adult now. I bought this. I could draw on it. He was just like drawing on furniture in his house and shit. He was like, I'm an adult. Who's gonna tell me no?
TikTok?
Yeah. I was like, I fuck with
I'm in
that. I feel
control.
that. Because when I was little, I used to want to draw and shit and like fucking break my stuff. And now I could do that if I want to. And now I could leave anyone's house whenever I want to, as long as I'm not like hammered.
Smart man.
Well, I mean, this kind of toxicity between men and women. I mean, there's a topic up there. I don't even know what the topic really touches, but y'all want to talk
Strip
about
clubs.
Kanye and Kim.
Oh, she said strip clubs.
Are we really 40 minutes in already?
Yeah.
Holy
What y'all
shit.
want to talk about with Kanye and Kim? I don't even know the situation going on with them.
I mean,
Well, here, you want me to do it?
You
You got
got it. You got it.
All right, so Kanye and Kim are at odds in a lot of ways, I think, right now. I think one is trying to make it seem like it's
Take
going
this while I go to
smoother
the
than
bathroom.
it really is. I don't know which one that is, honestly.
Wait, I'm
But
sorry. One more time.
I think one's trying to make it seem like things are going smoother than they really are.
I don't think so.
You don't think Kanye's trying to make it seem like it's going a little
I think
smoother than it
Kanye's
really
playing
is?
victim.
No. I think Kanye's being a fucking asshole right now.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think he's playing
He's
victim.
being a fucking he's playing victim.
I mean, he is playing victim, but I mean, I think he's right in some regards because
Yeah, but to voice it out in the air,
It's the
is
public
like,
part.
It's like, come on, bro, like get your shit together. Like I understand, but this is what Kanye does, and Brandon has said something like, "Yo, what did you think was gonna happen when you married Kanye West?"
yeah, that's why I said yeah.
But I guess when you're getting married, you're not thinking of like, oh, we're gonna have a divorce.
But even in general, I can't imagine that their entire time together, he wasn't, always trying to somewhat spin things or control it in a way. That's just who he is.
Yeah, but you guys have to realize, right? So, anytime a couple breaks up, obviously there's it's most of the time is one person wanted to hang on to it more than the other.
Right.
It's usually the case, and when there's a kid or multiple kids involved, that complicates it even more.
Yeah.
It's a situation that I've never been, none of us have ever been
Right.
in.
And then even the family, like they have
So-
a big.
So who do you
family.
think didn't want it to end? Kanye?
Yeah, 100%.
I think he.
I think you
he
can tell by his
fucked up.
actions. And some people, when they're hurt, they end up looking like the asshole, but they're the one that's actually hurt the most.
So
You know
today's
what I mean?
thing though was Kim. There's now a TikTok account named Kim and North, and it's Kim and Kanye's oldest daughter. Kim and Kanye's
Her
oldest daughter.
Yeah.
Just doing random TikTok shit, like saying songs, making
Doing
baking
dances.
or whatever, and
And he doesn't
Being a
want
kid.
his
he
daughter
doesn't
on
want
TikTok, right?
her on TikTok, and
And that's fair.
it's fair.
I see
Kim-
he posted the terms and some.
Yeah, he posted
to
the
TikTok.
TikTok terms and agreement that there's apparently a junior TikTok or some. I'm paraphrasing, but like a different platform of TikTok for the younger crowd. But where Kim really got him, she provoked him. She provoked him, in my opinion, because she posted to her story this whole statement saying that as the primary caregiver and provider to my daughter, I think that I can make these decisions. And could you imagine Kanye's face when he read that? Provider? I mean, I'm not saying she's not. She probably is. But in Kanye's eyes,
But bro,
No, but
go ahead, Miles.
I'm sorry. But just to even like either you might there's some households where one person is the breadwinner, the other house, the other person's not, whatever.
They're
But that
blessed to have
doesn't
two
like I still
breadwinners.
put 50% into this kid.
Like it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but exactly, like I get that, but the person who's the primary caregiver usually has the final say. It's important for her to make those rules and regulations if the father isn't there. And yes, he's probably out there doing what he got to do, but the mother tends to be the person to accommodate the children. I think that her say is a little bit bigger.
I mean, I don't know.
yeah, who knows? Who knows?
We're not parents.
They're playing media games.
Yeah, it's just at the end of the day, the children have to come first, and you can't let your breakups and pettiness and get in the way of that. The children have to come first, and like you said, 9 times out of 10, the mother ends up with the child.
yeah.
You know what I mean? In most situations, but their thing about it is like all these like him not being invited to the kid's birthday party, stuff like that. Like they don't need to be so public with all this shit. I get that they're the
It's a
most
public
famous
relation- yeah, it's
fucking
a
people in the
public
world,
relationship.
but petty shit like that does not need to be public, no matter how
Yeah.
famous, fucking rich you are.
I wish they
Oh,
had,
someone's zooming down the road. No
buddy.
yeah.
I wish they had the poise to control themselves. I mean, Kim, I think, does. Kanye don't got it in him. And we can see his track record. Like, this is what happens when you marry Kanye West. He's a public person. He's a very extroverted person to express his emotions. He's very loud and rambunctious about how he expresses
Yeah,
himself.
but also I think we have to keep in mind nobody besides them and their closest friends and family stuff actually know what
the fuck
exactly
is-
went wrong with their
Right.
relationship. So like I find it hard to pick a side because I don't know who. You know what I mean?
You don't know
I
the
don't know
truth.
what happened.
But
you know
it's
what I
not
mean?
really our job to pick a side.
No,
It's not.
exactly. It's
just
not. But at the
commentating.
end of the day, the kids need to be. That's it. The kids
Right.
are the number one priority, and they need to be taken care of and thought of before any of their stupid petty beef.
in
you know what I
between
mean?
each other.
But all
Right.
they
And
know
that's
how to
in general. And period.
all they know how to do is be a public figure at this point.
Well, yeah, well, that's how they make
their
their
job.
bread.
Well, I guess we'll hear all about it on Donda 2.
Yeah.
Will we though?
I'm excited.
Me
I'll
too.
be honest.
It's
222.
not dropping on 2/2/22.
No, I don't
Why not?
care. I just want to hear what it's going to sound like. Whenever it comes out, I'm okay with that.
Me
I
too.
don't expect
Do
him
you
to
thi-
ever drop on time.
I
Do
think
you
it-
think? Do you think a Kanye album will ever drop on time again?
Never.
I think this will be
And
the
the first
closest
one never was.
I think this album might actually have a chance at being the closest to the actual release date because it's a time sensitive issue. Like he's got to get his shit off while he can get his shit off. You know what I mean? If he's talking about his divorce, which is clear. I mean, he didn't just pick Future as the executive producer
Future.
to not talk about being divorced. And
What a smart
Yeah, that's
man.
crazy.
That shit gonna be wild.
Yeah.
they were saying Future found out he was executive producing Donda 2 on Instagram the same time everybody else did.
He probably did.
Would that surprise anyone?
No.
Future's like sensational.
Sensational. I fuck
But
with Future.
maybe we'll actually get fully mixed tracks this time around.
Don't hold your breath.
Yeah, especially if he's not going to move the date.
No, but it's Future. He's executively producing it.
Future just
Yeah,
adds
Future
to his
not
goat
mixing it.
catalog.
That's true. That's true.
It's the young thug meme with the mouse. It's Future.
Future's like, fuck, there's too much reverb on this.
It's like, man, you screamed so fucking loud right here.
Stupid. All right. I'm going to do one more topic.
Yeah, and then we
So-
can go to TTT.
Yeah. So I got two topics. The bottom two. Which one do you want to go with? I'm
Revolutionary appliances.
yeah. The
Wait,
ones,
so wait.
the ones that change their lives.
The contradictions of those topics, revolutionary appliances and poop rules. It's crazy.
Poop
Like,
etiquette. I like poop etiquette.
That brings a bidet into the question. We hit two with one.
Sheesh.
We killed two
Damn.
birds with one stone right
That's a
now.
revolutionary.
I've never
appliance.
used one.
I have in
I have
Puerto
not.
Rico.
It's refreshing.
Where
They
in
have
Puerto
it in my
Rico?
bathroom.
And you
And you
just
can't have secrets,
I
bro.
didn't tell nobody.
What do you mean?
I didn't want nobody to know I was washing my butthole.
what a
With the
dickhead,
bidet,
bro.
bro.
You feel super clean after.
No, that shit's
Keeping the
refreshing.
bidet a secret.
That's
It's crazy.
He's
wild.
fucked up, bro.
Oh
I think
my
I showed you.
God.
I was like, yo, look at this shit. I showed you the toy.
You hid the
Maybe you
bidet.
did.
in the bed I bought him.
Aw.
So funny. But all right. So
What
you want to do
picturesque
poop rules or
dog.
revolutionary?
Whatever one you
appliances?
like better. I don't know what any of them mean.
Well, I mean, you could get with the bidet. All right, all right.
That's what
No,
I'm
so I had a friend
Right.
who can't poop at work, or he literally has to leave the premise of the job. He literally is like, look, he's like, I gotta go. I'm like, all right. He jumps in his car, then drives 5 minutes to Walgreens to take a poop. That's too much. Like, I can't do that. When I gotta poop, I gotta go upstairs. I gotta poop immediately.
If I was his boss, I would be like, "You're fired, bro. You can't be fucking taking 20 minutes out of the day.
What are you gonna do if you're on an
every
on-site
time you
job?
fucking have to poop? Like,
You're gonna have to figure that shit out.
it's time to grow up a little bit."
For me, I live under if I gotta go, I gotta
Yeah, I
go.
gotta go.
So I will do whatever. Even if it's I will
A porta potty. I
put
pooped in.
the toilet paper over the seat.
Yeah. You
can
whatever
always
you
put
gotta
toilet
do.
paper
Wait,
Or
so what's
hover.
his reasoning for not?
He can't look in somebody's face after he just pooped.
What the fuck does that have to do
Or
with it?
like,
Is that
let's-
a complex?
let's-
Like,
But now he goes to that Walgreens to the
Yeah.
point where they're
But
like,
they're-
"Oh, this
they
dude
don't
just,
know if
this is
he's
the
gone
guy
off
who
the
poops
rails.
he
here
don't
all
gotta,
the
he don't
time."
gotta work with them all day.
Yeah, but he's got to go there every time he poops.
Yeah, but they know what he's doing.
I know. Now
As
you
opposed to, like-
you've just created a dynamic where like
that shit crazy.
you fucking see somebody and now they just know, oh, that guy just pooped, and that's your biggest fear in the world. So why you know?
But there's a deep-seated like shame thing going on.
Something happened
Yeah,
in
some
When he was
life.
a kid,
Yeah.
he took a shit somewhere he wasn't supposed
Somebody
Yeah.
ripped
Like,
open the
his
door
dad
and there was like
something
something
paparazzi
happened.
outside the fucking bathroom.
Or
like,
maybe it's just comfort. Like, Brandon doesn't like sleeping at other people's houses. He don't like pooping in the place that he
to.
works
No,
at.
those are two different things.
Why?
No. Sleeping in your
Don't
own
throw
bed,
me
sleeping
into
in-
this shit. You trying to throw me into that can't poop, man?
yo, one time in first grade, there was this kid who was like real awkward and shit, got picked on, whatever. And he went to the bathroom, came back. Some other girl went to the bathroom. She was this little bitchy fucking girl from like Staten Island. She had like an accent, a thick accent, even though she was like 6. And she was like, she came back in the room and she was like, Lucas pooped in the bathroom. Lucas pooped in the bathroom.
So he was scarred, yeah.
And he literally broke down, had a total fucking mental episode in the classroom, and cannonballed into the, you know those yellow recycling garbage cans? He just jumped in it. And
He hit the
he
garbage
jumped in
can.
it like in front of the class. He just had a meltdown and just fucking like that ass just cannonballed into the garbage can. And then like a month later, she peed her pants in class.
Yeah, fuck her.
That's called justice, bitch.
Oh shit! All right, so but like the
First grade's wild.
so yeah, that is crazy. It's a crazy
So
time.
what are you trying to get
all
at
right,
with
so
this?
this is exactly what I'm asking you.
So I'm saying he's probably turned into a guy who poops at Walgreens every time he has to poop.
he definitely
That was my point that I never got to.
right, exactly.
No, I'm trying to figure out what
Yeah,
his
what I'm
point
trying to
is.
So what I'm saying is like, do you poop at your friend's house? Do you poop at your girlfriend's house? Or do you poop at?
we don't
or
need
do you
to do
not
that.
do these things?
There are no limits.
There's no limits to where you poop.
There are no limits.
If you gotta poop, you gotta
Booty
poop.
hole anyway. I might as well take a shit out of the house.
Bro, come on.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, I think at this point in my life, I'll shit pretty much anywhere.
Me too.
We're grown adults.
I just need wet
Everybody
wipes.
poops, even girls.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Chill.
Chill, girls don't poop.
This is gonna get flagged for propaganda on YouTube.
Propaganda.
I would say if I could hold it and I'm somewhere where I would, you know, I'm
Prefer
not
not
crazy
to.
about pooping there, I'm gonna hold it. But if I
Yeah.
can't, I'm gonna go. There's, you know,
As long as I got wet wipes, I'm
fucking
pooping.
human, bro.
Yeah,
Fucking
I prefer to
human,
make it
bro.
home personally, but you know,
I'm pooping.
Listen, bro, work became my second home. I was comfortable shitting there,
Yeah.
bro.
I love
And you should
shitting
be.
at work.
Me too. On the clock
At a
getting
girl's
paid.
house that I'm just... If
You
I'm at a
just
girl's
start-
house that I'm just chilling with,
Yeah.
yeah, I ain't pooping. Bro.
I ain't
Unless
gonna
have
lie,
to.
I might have to make an excuse to go home.
See, that's what I'm
I don't know
saying.
about all
I got a
that.
question though. It has to do with poop etiquette. If you at y'all places, is it like stalls or is it just like one singular bathroom?
We're talking. All right. Fuck the job shit. We're talking about houses.
No. This was just an etiquette thing.
Oh, the etiquette.
Yeah. So like, if you're at a stall at a place of work, you know, you cool with everybody. Do you talk to somebody while you're taking a shit?
No, nigga. Ain't talking to no niggas.
It depends who it is. If I can see their shoes and I'm like, I know exactly
No,
who
it's
it
the
is.
homie. It's
Okay,
the
it's
the
the
homie.
homie.
Yeah,
We
I'm
talking
gonna
then. We
talk.
I'm
talking.
not gonna
chop
be
it
like,
up.
oh, what's up, Doc?
Yeah,
Oh,
You know, that's fucking creepy. But like, if it's the homie, is that cool?
yeah, it's fine.
I'll talk with you, but we're not talking work.
Oh no.
You know what I
Some
mean?
Other things.
I'm not gonna be like, oh, did you submit that report? Like,
No,
Did you
like,
submit the report? Did you file everything that you need to file?
Not me, bro. I ain't talking, bro. I got headphones on at work when I'm doing that. Yeah.
To put headphones in?
what if the fire alarm goes off?
Then I guess I'm inside.
I'm
my
dead.
life. Taking a shit anyway.
Bro,
I gotta wipe my ass in expeditious time. It's hard.
I'm so done. Let's get into TTT, bro.
Oh yeah,
Bro, good luck editing this.
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Good luck,
both of us.
all of us.
You're gonna do great.
This is going tough.
Damn, I don't have that much toxic time with cheese. I only have.
Well, the poop wasn't
Well, this
toxic
is
enough.
little does the pod know. This is our second
Technically,
pod of the
poop is
week
toxic
because
waste.
Oh yeah, I
of the
moved
snow,
and I moved.
and you
too.
moved.
Two pods.
So look, just bear with us for a week, all right?
All right, so welcome to.
Toxic time with TZ.
The intro never gets better. Every week I pray it gets better. It just doesn't.
Yo,
What?
they're hating, bro.
You thought? Should I do it again?
How can it get better when it's already fucking at his peak? It's already
How
brilliant.
Joker's
God,
tied.
thank
Nah,
you.
yo,
Thank you.
whatever, dog. I thought that was the whole reason he was even on this
Fucking
podcast.
What's the intro topic about?
All right, so like, what is the worst reason you've ever lost a friend? Like, what is the most petty shit you ever lost a friend over?
I haven't lost a friend.
You haven't lost a friend.
You never
We drifted
ever.
apart, but I've never there has never been something that happened
Like specifically.
that has caused me to lose a friendship.
So it's just naturally like life.
I've lost friends over falling outs that are dumb as fuck.
Like, I want to. Can you name one for me? Over the reason, not the
Money.
person. Money.
For
That's a big
one.
one. Yeah, money. for
That
sure.
happens pretty often, actually.
I can see that.
I'm trying. I feel like there's a friendship that I'm like fucking fried. I can't.
I'm
think
trying to
about
lose you
this
as a friend
stuff,
some
but-
way.
They pulled a switcheroo on you.
Yeah, just mega switch, classic switcheroo. Like, Just right out of fucking right in their. They had it in their pocket. They had it in their pocket. They were just waiting to use it, and then bam, the switcheroo hits you in the face. You don't know what to do.
I don't know if I've ever lost a friend in a bad situation either. If that was what the question was, right?
Or the most petty situation, like some dumb, some stupid, or it can just be losing a friend. Like for me, I lost a friend over me being too honest. So I had a friend I was very, very close with at the time. And he was like, bro, like, it's been a minute since I've seen you. Like, I really miss you. And I was kind of silent. I remember I was at a Wawa ordering a sub, and I was, like, silent to this thing. Because he said, at the time I was trying to be super, super truthful, where I didn't give a fuck. I don't know why, but I just was.
That's your mindset.
And he said, he said he missed me. And he's like, you don't miss me, bro? I was like, nah, not really.
God damn.
And
that's funny as hell.
And he was like, damn. He's like, why would you say that? I was like, well, we're on two different pages. Like, you out here smoking weed and just at home all day, and I'm out here, I'm going to school, I'm working, I'm a full-time manager, I'm doing my music, I'm doing mad shit, and you not on the same page. So I don't really miss you. But I was being overly honest for no reason. But I didn't want to lie to him and say I missed him just because he wanted me to give that.
So you were kind of the initiator in that
friendship. And then it buckled down into like we wound up fighting off of me saying I didn't miss this nigga. And yeah, we're not friends no more.
Damn.
I had that's fucked up to say to somebody. For a fact. And I apologize. But he got disrespectful. He was hurt eternally. And
he didn't get he responded to your disrespect.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I apologize. I did the best I could, but we never got to heal from that. And so off of me being on some dumb shit, we wound up having a debacle where I had to beat this nigga ass. And
damn, y'all fought?
Yeah, I fought him.
How you gonna say that so casually?
Well, I mean, that's what it came down to. Like, I tried to rekindle it like a few months later.
You could have just left it and I don't miss you. You had to beat his ass.
But he got disrespectful. Like he started going wild. Like we had a conversation. I tried to apologize and be whatever, and he couldn't. He said, if you ever do that shit again, I'll beat your fucking ass. I was like, all right, we can do that. If you want to do that. I don't want to. But he was like, no, we could do that. I'm like, you sure? I give people 3 times for you to ask me to fight. And the 3rd time I will beat your fucking ass. So we went outside and I beat his ass. And his parents saw me beating his ass. And therefore,
I gotta know how far removed from the I miss you was the fight.
Maybe like 2 months.
Damn, a little simmer.
But he was hurt.
His parents were like, "Did you give him 3 chances?"
You gave him 3 chances.
I gave him 3.
I think I know who you're talking about.
I told his parents I gave him 3 chances. I was like, "Yo, he asked for it. I had to hook him in his jaw and his chest and bring him back to home."
His chest,
huh?
Did he ask for it? Do you know who he's talking about?
I know who he's talking about, but I don't know how deep the situation.
Definitely asked for it.
He asked for it, and then he called me. He was like, "We needed that." But like,
no, we're not friends.
We not no. But now, like, I don't want to have to lay hands on people that I love. You know what I mean? And if it comes to that, if we can't have a conversation before we even get to that point, then we not good at what we doing.
We just wrestled like 2 months ago.
Yeah, I'm not gonna punch you in your jaw, nigga. I jawed him.
Damn right, you not.
Yeah, I don't want to. Because if I do, it's gonna be bad
for you.
Yeah, I'm a different person now as well. I'm gonna let him say whatever the fuck he want to say.
Fucking glass ass jaw.
I'm almost 30 years old now. That was when I was like 23, 22.
Yeah, that was a minute ago, yeah.
Yeah, so like I've learned a lot. So if I did fight somebody that I loved, we're going to be like, all right, it might be different. You know what I mean?
How we sitting here with a bunch of motherfuckers that never lost friends?
I said I lost.
Well, no, over money.
He just said he did.
Over plenty of friends that were like, all right, we're not friends anymore.
I think I actually am the anomaly though, because I really do keep a lot of friends. I keep a lot of friends. Like, a lot of friends. Like,
yeah, but I'm saying, regardless of you, sometimes losing a friend is out of your control.
Mm-hmm.
No, I agree.
I've lost friends purely off of them being fuck boys and fucking me over.
The question was, wasn't it if we...
How have you lost friends?
Have we lost
friends?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I've lost friends off of stuff that was completely out of my control.
Yeah.
So that has nothing to do with you as a person. You know what I mean? It's just like, most of my situations where I lost friends was off of just not being loyal. Like friends not being loyal or friends with girls. You know what I mean? Like girls always usually had something to do with me losing friends, but that was more when I was early 20s. But I mean, shit. We talked on the last pod when I told you one of my best friends fucked my girlfriend when I was dating her. So, I mean, is that my fault? No, I just lost a friend.
He looked at the camera. He said, "If you think we friends,
we not."
I had a friend that owed me like, I don't know how many,
money's crazy. To lose a friend over money's
like
crazy.
$500, $600, $700 or some shit like that, and then he just started ducking me. And I was like, we were like good ass friends.
Yeah, that's.
And then he bought a whip.
Whack.
Nah,
like a
you're
Beamer
wild.
and
That's
shit.
whack
And I was
as
like,
fuck.
I'm good off you.
A Beamer at that too.
And then but then he just stopped. He just went ghost, and I was like, if you ever hit me up again, I'm not answering it. I mean,
Yeah, it's done up.
Like I'm not. And it was like what Chris said. I'm like 23 or some shit. Like I'm not trying to go beat somebody up. Like what?
I beat somebody up at 23.
I know, but like you realize now it's just like, do I really want to go like beat somebody up?
I don't want to, but if you ask me three times, if I ask you, you want to do? I'm nigga.
Let's fight, nigga.
Well, y'all got any quotes?
Yeah.
I got a word. I don't got a quote. I got a word today.
Good word.
Yeah,
You got a
Miles
quote,
gave me
Miles?
this word. Actually, Miles could say the word. Actually,
Yeah, you got a quote.
I mean, it's a quote that has nothing to do with anything.
It doesn't have to be anything with the podcast. Go ahead.
What is it? I don't remember who said it. It's a man who can't live amongst society is either a beast or a god.
Mm.
I don't remember who said it, but it has stuck with me.
You said a man who can't live amongst
Society, like amongst people,
Right.
must either be a beast or a god.
Yeah,
So, take that how you may.
that's fire.
How do you take it? Pause.
You're a beast.
Yeah, I tend to
Excuse
personally
me.
think of myself as somebody who has difficulty.
Like more of an outcast.
I'm gonna burp you.
No, an outcast would be easier. Like a beast is somebody who's like,
but beast is also an outcast.
yeah. But I mean,
A stronger version. Though.
I guess it depends on whoever the individual is who looks at the quote. For me, I look at the beast as somebody who's destructive to themselves and those around them. While a god is somebody who protects themselves, but also looks at others as respectfully.
Well, God to me is you putting yourself on a fucking pedestal.
But that's why they're saying you're either a beast or a god, because God doesn't live amongst humans.
Mm-hmm.
I like that quote.
I got one. You got one, Suze?
Yeah, you want to go? Or?
You go ahead. You got it.
Do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better. Maya Angelou.
Oh, I
Shout out Maya. You heard?
If you knew better, you do better.
That's a fact. That's basically what she's saying.
Yeah.
If you knew better, you do better. I believe that.
Do you have a quote?
Yeah, my quote is anyone who isn't embarrassed of who they were last year probably isn't learning enough. Elaine de Bottom.
So that
Anyone
means you're
who's
not progressing
embarrassed?
enough?
I mean, if you're not embarrassed of who you were last year, like just how Jack was talking about his music that he heard a couple years ago, like he's like, damn, I can't listen to that shit. If you're not embarrassed of that shit, then you're not growing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're not progressing enough.
Yeah, growth. It's important.
I like that.
I just found the shit just now, but I was like,
that.
damn, that shit fire. You shouldn't be embarrassed of that nigga.
All right, well, I got a word. Oh, you have a quote?
I got a quote.
What's up?
You keep hanging around the barbershop long enough, you're gonna get a haircut.
Hey, I like
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
Yeah, good quote.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
want a deep dive on that one real quick?
It just means
I think
if
it's
you
pretty
got
self-explanatory.
if you got bullshit in your life that you're not cutting out of your life, is gonna fuck you up one day.
Bet. All right, well, my word of the day is actually Miles' word of the day, but he gave it to me. How do you say it, Miles? A plum?
Like the fruit?
A plum.
I know.
Spell it.
Space plum.
Plomb, and it means self-confidence or assurance, especially when in a demanding situation.
That'd be a plum sometimes.
None of that.
That be a
shit.
plum sometimes, you heard?
Sometimes I even be a peach.
Nigga, I look like a plum right
Oh,
now.
my God.
Shut the fuck up. wait.
I will. Oh, go ahead.
Before you end the podcast.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about Kanye with his kid. Oh, because we were talking about Kanye with his kid. I just saw this song. Kanye just posted it, and this nigga got a tweet, like a Twitter, correcting Ye headlines. It's corrected. Kanye West wants to say on how children are raised instead of Kanye shades Kim on North's TikTok. Like it's not.
I mean, I read his Instagram post.
No, this one just came out 2 minutes ago.
But what I read his Instagram post.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying.
I mean, it doesn't get more direct than that.
Like, yeah, why are you trying to make it this way, TMZ?
Yeah. No, I agree.
Headlines and way things portrayed and said.
Yeah, always
affects
gonna be
a lot.
good.
Sure.
Yeah.
Just bringing it back.
But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for listening to the pod.
Did we say like and
We
subscribe?
ain't say like,
subscribe.
comment,
didn't.
subscribe, but do that shit. We almost at 100. We need that shit ASAP. And yeah, man, thank y'all.
Come back sometime.
This feels like I'm falling in love again, but I'd rather run. I tell that bitch stop, you gon' have me pissed off. You just wanna lip lock, but I'd rather run again. My feet way too cold, I'm anemic, trust my shadow. When I'm leaving, fight my battles, cause my demons, my heart shatters when she's screaming help. I ain't too good with verbal abuse, disturbing the truth, and I know it's hurting you too, the certainly do's. All up in your phone right now, you been entertaining niggas, tell me what that's about. I got PTSD from my siege, but I got chrome heart on my sleeve. I know you ain't ready for me. I love the intimacy, you all on me, but right now is the time you should leave. Cause this feels like I'm falling in love again, but I'd rather run. I tell that bitch stop, you gon' have me pissed off. You just wanna lip lock, but I'd rather run again. What you thought this was, you want an audience, but I can't crowd surf off your pain. Ain't it obvious? I got no heart to give, but you just sit here and complain. Yeah. Tonight I'm calling it quits, but used to be a part of my dick. That's all that it is. I know you pop shit like a quiz in a bottle that fizz, that I finally got the gist of this shit. I'm flipping the script, the ball's been stripped from your court. I finally found my ground, bit my fork. She said I run from pain, but I'm running things. And if I fall in love, I'm cutting strings. Cause this feels like I'm falling in love again, but I'd rather run. I tell that bitch stop, you gon' have me pissed off. You just wanna lip lock, but I'd rather run again. This feels like I'm falling in love again, but I'd rather run. I tell that bitch stop, you gon' have me pissed off. You just wanna lip lock, but I'd rather run.